today, I want to talk with you about grounding. I really want to emphasize how important it is to be connected with your body, to be grounded. And there's many ways that you can ground yourself through dance, through massage, through yoga, which is my preferred way of doing it, walking in nature, through running, whatever it is that you enjoy to get into your body. Also, meditation is another great way to ground. Tai Chi, Qigong, there's so many different ways. But it's really important to have a practice, because if you're busy in your head with your mind, that is a painful place to be. And how you escape those thoughts is come into your body and ground. And also for communication, for setting boundaries, etc. You want to do it from a place of where you feel solid and rooted. So personally, what I do when I wake up, I get my coffee and I meditate. And then I take my dog out and I'm in nature for a while my dog pees in the morning around trees and watching the sunrise sometimes, if it's a nice day. And then I come back and I do yoga. And all of those things happen before my breakfast. It's a habit, and it helps me to feel really good. Then I have my breakfast, I journal. I'm a great believer in the power of habits. I know that habits work, and I know that there's certain things that I need in my life to keep grounded and strong. So if I didn't do those things, I would be more dispersed. And I'm already quite a dispersed person. I've got a creative mind and it goes many directions. So it's really important for me to come back to ground and to do those things first thing in the morning. But also what I want to share with you is, if you are in fear, or, if you have to communicate something and you're afraid to do that, or you're taken up with being angry with somebody else, know that you can come back to yourself. Like you're angry with them, but it's in your head that it's happening, right? Unless they're in front of you. So that head, by meditating, by breathing, there's certain things you can do in order to distract yourself from that useless busy mind syndrome that as humans like to spend time doing, having a busy mind. So box breathing is a very simple technique. So we're going to do it right now. This is just one technique that you can use in order to feel more grounded, to feel calmer. And just notice if there's something that's bothering you right now. Think about something that's bothering you. We'll give you a moment. And now think, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does that currently bother you? I'm thinking about something myself. Okay, so now I want you to start to breathe as I draw a box. It's called box breathing. There's a few different ways you can do this. I'll explain 2 ways. So let's breathe in for 5, hold for 5, out for 5, hold for 5. In for 5, hold for 5, out for 5, hold for 5. Okay? So in, hold, and out, hold. And count to 5, or you can count to 6 or count to 4, it doesn't matter. And what I want to do is we're just going to calm down our nervous system and connect with yourself. And you can breathe into your heart or breathe lower down into your belly and calm down. What you're doing is you're connecting with yourself. I'm going to be talking a lot over these 30 days about your relationship with yourself. You want to feel more connected with yourself. The more connected you are with yourself, the more that you will prioritize yourself, and the less you will look outside of yourself for approval, validation, and love, etc. So we're really going to be strengthening that relationship with yourself. So here's a simple way. Breathe in, hold, out, hold. Okay, so in for 5, hold, out for 5, hold. And now you can start just visualizing the box in your mind. I'll do it one last time and then you can visualize it in your mind. Breathing in, hold, out, hold. Better to keep your mouth closed throughout that. Now try it yourself a few times. And what I want you to do is calm down. And whatever you rated, that thing that was bothering you, I want you to connect with yourself and just try it. See if you can just reduce the rub, reduce the sting of whatever it is that's bothering you by 1 or 2 points. Okay? And the objective is to breathe into your heart or into your stomach. Connect with yourself. And you can also say, all is well, when you're doing that. All is well. I've got this. Okay, let's do it together. Breathing in. And as you're doing this, if your mind goes to the situation, come back to yourself to connect with yourself. All is well. I am worthy and deserving of experiencing peace right now. These are simple little things, but they're effective for you to strengthen your relationship with yourself and to ground. That is the topic of this lesson. So what I want you to do is to consider a daily practice for yourself. This is for your liberation, but it doesn't come like that. You've got to take action, take aligned action. So think about what works for you. And if you have a very busy schedule already and you say, oh, I don't have time, make time. Even if it's just a few minutes, make time. And I would say it's essential to do some form of physical movement to get your blood flowing and for feeling good, because then you're less distracted by the external. When the internal inside of you is grounded and rooted, then you're going to cope much better with what's going on externally. Best of luck with that, and I'll see you tomorrow.